All right, for lesson 4, I skipped the first 2 examples. Go ahead and just read those. It's just reminding you that we've got negative numbers and positive numbers, and a -5 is still smaller than a +3 because it's to the left of 3 in a number line. And so anyway, I want you to read the first examples. This is a warm-up. Go ahead and try that. The answer to it is in your answer key. It's just kind of a fun mind bender. All right, so we're going to just do examples 3 through 6 together. The first one says, show addition on a number line. Now later on, I mean, this is just reminding you how to add and subtract positive and negative numbers, basically. So we're not going to have to do this very often after the first few sections where we have to draw it, okay? Because you know 3 plus 2 is 5. They just want you to get used to it on a number line again. So if we're going to add 3 plus 2, we're going to start at 0 and go up to 3. All right, and well, actually the way they like to do it is go start at 0, go up to 3. Okay, and then if we're going to add 2, we're going to add 2 more. See, and we end at 5. That's how we show this. Okay. Later on, I'm not going to ever ask you to try and do this again. I just want you to know why adding works this way on a number line. Then example 4, show this subtraction problem on a number line. All right, so we're going to start and go from 0 up to 5. That's where we're starting. Okay, but now it's -3, so that means we go left instead of right. So we go down 1, 2, 3, we end here at 2. Okay, that's how we show that. All right, number 5. Show this subtraction problem on a number line. 3 minus 5. Okay, so we go out to 3. Okay, and then from here we go to the left 5. So that brings us down here. So 3 minus 5 is -2. And then I will remind you, when we have 3, that's the same as 3 plus -5, right? So 3 plus -5 is, I'm just trying to remember if you guys did this last year or not, but do you see how we got to -2? All right, so that's what happened with smaller numbers. What we really did was 5 minus 3, didn't we? And then because 5 was negative, your answer is negative. So now let's take a smaller number and subtract a bigger number. So think about it on a number line. 376 would be out here, but if we subtract 840, we're going to be in the negative zone, right? How far into the negative zone are we going to be? Well, we get that answer by actually subtracting 840 minus 376, and we get 454, but we're going to be in the negative land. Okay, so that might be tricky. I can't subtract. I hope some of you caught me when 13 minus 7 is 6. It's 464. My apologies on that. Okay, so this one might have been a little tricky. We're going to discuss this later on in class, and we're going to make sure we all know how to add and subtract positive and negative numbers, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and say that's it for lesson 4. Now, notice on the back of your paper, or on the you had 2 pages of lesson 4. I was nice and gave you your practice right here to fill out, rather than having to do on your your homework assignment, okay? Your mixed practice problem set. This is lesson practice, so this is just practicing the new concepts that we talked about today. So you can go ahead and fill this out and turn this in to me. Fill it out, answer it, check your answers, try them again on a separate sheet of paper if you made a mistake. And check in the book if you get stuck as well. They always have kind of what I talked about all ready to go. All right, so that is it for